Hello my friends! Here's again villibill the villibill, and today I have a commentary from the map Grassy Flatlands, and I am playing with Spain against a teammate. His name is Marshall, and let's go fast forward. He will be playing the Austria, and I will go about my army now. As you see, I have the first historical chain. Let's pause me here for a while. The first historical chain, I have 1 light infantry and 3 more light infantry. Then I have on my flanks 2 balloon guards to provide morale and be able to attack on the flanks. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 normal fusiliers of the line, and I have 2 lancers on this flank and 2 on the other flank, and 1 hussars for this one, and 1 heavy cav, the cazadores, on this flank. Then my opponent, Marshall, he has 5 light infantry, and he has also better stats with the light infantry, so I am forced to attack with my lines. Then he has on this side German Fusiliers, Hungarian Fusiliers, 2 more Hungarian Fusiliers, and 3 more Hungarian Fusiliers, and another Hungarian Fusilier. So he has total 1 German Fusilier and 7 Hungarian Fusilier. Then he has a historical gen, Joseph Alvinci, and the cav, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Uhlans, and 1 has a level up. As you see, my Lanceros all have 2 level ups or 1 level up, so they can stand a chance against his cav. Because his cav is a little bit better, but mine is cheaper and I could afford to bring 1 heavy cav. You see, I'm putting this 2 light infantry into the middle, so they just hold his slide back, and this 2 to the flanks, so I can attack him and have the first shot, or maybe have the same shot as his light infantry. I think I have the numbers, so I will be trying to spread out a little bit, so I can encircle him. Especially with the cav, as I think I have the cav superiority. So you see, I took the middle of the map. I took this way with the trees. I always like to take it because I think it helps you a little bit while the fighting goes on. As you see, he has 2 lights, so I'm putting my lights into this formation so they can hold a little bit longer. I'm extending my flanks as I have the stronger cav on this side, and I'm bringing over my hussars so I can be able to charge his mid, because you see he is overextending his mid and he has no troops except this Uhlans to back up his light infantry there. Then I'm extending my flanks also on the left side. So both players don't want to attack at first, because then they have to run into the first volley. But I see that he has only 1 Grancer here, and they can very difficult support each other because they are in a very widespread formation. They are maybe getting killed much more slower, but I think they haven't that big firepower. So you see, I'm focusing my light infantry there, so I can offensive go into the mid, and I have some little trees over here. Then I'm making my hussars ready to charge the middle line. Also, I have the stronger infantry in this flank because I have the balloon guards, and here is maybe the better line, but here hasn't like these are guard units, and he has just standard units. As the battle isn't started, I will go fast forward. And now I think it will begin. So he's pushing up his lines and his cav, and I will go for the cav fight, as maybe my Lanceros are weaker than his Uhlans and will lose the fight. They can give them a charge and take the charge from the Uhlans, and they can bring in my heavy cav, and in the long melee fight my heavy cav will win again, even against two units of these guys. And then I will now or soon attack in the middle, because as I said, his lines are very spread out and open for my light infantry and my cavalry. Now the attack starts. I'm running into his first volley. He kills 7 men, and unfortunately this unit is shooting me, but only this part of the unit can shoot me. And now my whole unit can shoot his unit. And yeah, they are not the best light infantry, but with cav support I think they can win. Now I'm bringing up this light infantry, and as they are very spread out, they won't take that much damage. A failure of me was to let the cavalry stand there, so some of them will get killed, because this is, as the name says, Grassy Flatlands, and it's completely flat. Now I can get a charge into these Granchers, because they already shot their volleys, and now they can't shoot. At first he will counter my
unser General wird angegriffen.
his Uhlans to kill them off, and then he will attack with his flank my light infantry. I'm doing the same mistake and overextending the flank, so I can't support them. But you see, I got 1 level up because they made pretty decent kills, and I destroyed this light infantry. You see, now he is attacking my light infantry, but on the other side I'm pushing up my light infantry to
Unsere Männer fliehen,
double
Sir.
team this Grancer. Now I'm losing 1 Hussars and he lost 1 Grancers. I think this was a good trade, especially because he has the light superiority. Also this unit got pretty decimated. Now he is doing the right thing and is pushing up his line, so they can shoot into my light infantry. But he also lost his scarf. I don't think they will survive this. And I think I can keep my light infantry, especially when I'm shooting now with my fusiliers of the line into his cavalry. He's trying to go for my Dren. I missed to pull him out of there, and that was a mistake there. I got pretty lucky that I could survive the charge of them. But you don't have to forget that the general staff has pretty decent melee stats, even if the historical Drens have a little bit of worse stats. Now I'm forming them into this line, because I think they can shoot a little bit better and they can refresh while they're standing still. So you see the fight is going on in the mid and I'm winning. I have more units than him and I'm starting to divide his units. But on the other side, I have the wider flanks. I have also stronger flanks, and his power is concentrated like here, and I can encircle them on both sides and divide them. They think he should bring his gen around here, so I can't shoot him, but he gives them moral. I'm also bringing my lines up, and then goes off the fight on the right side. I'm just running in with my lines because he runs in with his lines, and it was a mistake. I had the better lines. Now I'm charging with my Lanceros against his Ulans. As you see, these guys are winning the charge, but now comes in my Cuirassiers, and in the long fight they will win against all three of these units. You see, they didn't suffer a charge that hard and can kill off his guys. He is doing the right thing and pulling back his left flank because he can't win against these three lines. As you see the numbers. Also, I'm winning in the middle right
Unsere
now.
Männer fliehen, Sir.
To divide his armies here and trying to push him back on the left. You see my gen suffered pretty hard casualties. He has only the half of his men, and that's not good. I'm getting pretty lucky because if your general dies and you're Spain, then the game is pretty much over, except it's already nearly won on your side. I'm forming squares. He is pulling out of this Cuirassiers and trying to go into my line, but you see when we last time looked at them, they had 36 men. Now they have 29. They almost lost nothing because they are just much better in the long run. Now he's pushing up our Grancer that came back from routing. It was the first Grancer I attacked with my cap, I think. And now he can out-skirmish my lines as he has the greater range. And I'm doing the mistakes and mistaken. I'm running with my Cuirassier into his line of shot. Now I'm pulling back my flank because he will win. The other side, I think I will. I'm right about to start an attack on the left flank, and you see his armies are now divided. I don't have the cap superiority and the line superiority on this side anymore, but on this side where even he's pushing up his Hungarian Fusiliers, I'm pushing up my Balloon Guards, and now I'm giving attack orders with my Lanceros. And you see they have 2 upgrades, they have 1 upgrade. He's doing the mistake, he was on this flank, microing something, and he gives the attack orders too late. They think this is the point in the game where I won, as he is completely losing his scav there. You see, now I have superiority on this flank. I can't attack him anymore on this side. So on the other side here also not really can attack me, so I have still 1 cap. And now I can just roll up this flank. I'm forcing him into square and then pulling out my cavalry. I'm sacrificing this low Lanceros so I can destroy his Hungarian Fusiliers with my Balloon Guard and just start rolling up his flank. Also, I'm bringing in my Cuirassier against his Grancer, and am attacking with my light infantry his lines. You see, he really should pull back on this side, because he has this pretty nasty corner where I just can't shoot in.
Unsere Männer fliehen, Sir.
This like physics, when you have a heavy object against a corner, the corner will get destroyed. Now I'm pushing up my lines to shoot his light infantry, and I think I should have gone a melee on this side, so I destroy them faster. They can't do that much of damage with this formation. I'm bringing up my cav to force his lines into square again. Now I think he had maybe the opportunity to attack this flank with his Grancer and try to destroy them, but the other side I had my Balloon Guard. now I'm realizing that he can do this if he wants to, so I'm pulling back my guys so I won't lose this flank and the game won't get and so he can't turn around back around the gap. I don't know what he's doing here. Maybe they have no ammunition left. He tried to charge my Fusilier. Hungarian Fusiliers have a very good melee stats, and if he gives off a volley and I give a volley off, and then he charges into me without me giving off another volley, he would have won, but that wasn't the case. You see my cap is just destroying his light because he can't cover them anymore. My cuirassiers died there because of the lines shooting into them. Now there's only one Hungarian Fusilier on this flank. I think this is the point where everyone can see the battle is pretty much over. Now I'm starting to attack on this flank, and you see I'm pushing up this flank to just surround
Eine unserer Einheiten verfügt über keine Munition mehr, Sir.
Yes, eine unserer Einheiten hat keine Munition mehr. Some of them are running out of ammunition. It's coming, units comes back from routing, and I'm for giving attack orders with my balloon
Ein
guards.
glorreicher Sieg, Sir, gehört bald Ihnen.
No chance against my balloon guards. They won't stand a chance against my balloon guards. That was what I wanted to say. Yeah.
Wir haben den General getötet, Sir. Jetzt werden Sie aufgeben.
Why not? And so this was the battle. I think this was a pretty good one. He's a good player, and of course Spain is much better than Austria on this map. And I think if he had something like Prussia played like this, he would have maybe won. This was a close battle. And yeah, let's see at the unit stats. You see the balloon guards killed a lot of guys in the flank, also this Lanceros. And let's see how many cuirassiers have. They have only 39, but you have to mention that these guys are cavalry that they killed, and this is a very good job. So they won me the right flank, and this Lanceros, I think this was the Lanceros I wasted against the cap and against the square, but I'm okay with this. And yeah, so this was the battle. I hope you enjoy it, and bye. See you later, alligator.